Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and I'm gonna be honest here. Kind of have to apologize to Moist Critical because I truly did think he was quitting the internet after the whole, debacle with, you know, his favorite person, Sneeko, his best buddy. So the other day, Moist Critical decided to leave the official podcast. He essentially wanted to spend less time on the internet, and a lot of people were like, "Wow, we understand this if it was coming at any other time than after the Sneeko debate. Like right after the Sneeko debate, this man comes out and is like, you know what? I think now I'm spending too much time on the internet. Now I understand that obviously people make plans in advance, and it's really none of our business to know the behind the scenes secret workings of the podcast and stuff, especially whenever they're trying to make stuff, for the future. You don't want to ruin something that may never even come to fruition. You don't want to say, I may be quitting the podcast, but also maybe not be quitting the podcast. Who knows? Right? You don't want to be that type of person. But as we all do, the internet decided to nope. He quit the internet in general. The man is retiring. He's leaving us for good. Charlie, don't leave. We were like, please, we all take L's. You don't have to leave, Charlie. But then he decided to make a video, 24-minute video. He didn't need to make it 24 minutes. All right, I'm gonna be honest. That boy was yapping. But he made a 24-minute video essentially going over the reason why he's leaving the podcast and why it's really weird that a lot of us were thinking that he was quitting altogether. And I have to admit, it is weird that we all thought that whenever it just came out that, he just wanted to step back from the podcast. That made a lot of sense. And even people like Omni, who was skeptical of him leaving the whole podcast, was like, he's probably not leaving the podcast. And some other people were thinking like, ooh, maybe it was his friend Kaya just saying some absolutely weird stuff. Like his friend Kaya is just super weird. All right. Altogether, his Kaya on the podcast is going down some weird rabbit hole that he just loves spewing up there. But it was none of that. Charlie's essentially said, I'm going to summarize the whole video instead of you guys having to watch it. 24 minutes of this man yapping on nothing. But essentially he said that he just got bored of the internet essentially because it's no longer fun, because every time he turns on anything that is considered the internet, Twitter, Instagram, I mean, hell, this man probably, his AOL email, he probably gets bad things in there, right? It's always some bad news. It's never anything that's just funny, haha, lighthearted anymore. It's always someone got in trouble for doing this heinous crime, or someone got caught shoplifting, oh no, and then they kicked the baby in the face. It's never just, this guy found out that his girlfriend was cheating on him with a Roblox mod. I know, really funny. Right? It's nothing ever that simple anymore. And I 100% agree with them. Right? You wake up in the morning, you see all this bad shit on your phone, and then you instantly start thinking, wow, can I catch a break? Also, Dr. Disrespect came back a little sooner than we all thought, but can we catch a break? We can't just have a day where it's just fun and games. Like the kid derailing the train, I want to be honest, that is, pretty extremely bad thing. People could have got hurt, but also that was probably the highlight of the week. I ain't even gonna lie. That was the highlight of the week, making that video, knowing at least he's not touching people he shouldn't be touching. And it's not just Moist Critical, but also a lot of other YouTubers like Omni before. And even Ludwig has been on this whole thing of the drama scene is just getting bad. We're no longer just doing little petty drama where we can laugh at it and forget about it by the time we go to sleep. We're doing things where it's just this is in your head all day. You don't get a break. You think about this as soon as you go to sleep and as soon as you wake up. There is no, well, hopefully today I have a good day. Oh, never mind. It's already bad. And plus, a lot of these YouTubers realize that they put themselves in this box that they don't want to be in anymore, right? They're the drama guys. They're the guys that cover the drama. Anytime there's the latest and greatest in YouTube drama, they're there to cover and be like, this is bad. You shouldn't do this. All right. Service is over. Don't forget to put your money in the donation box, your tithes in the donation box. And whenever they get off of YouTube and go into like Twitter and stuff, there's other YouTubers just harassing them to talk about a situation, because if they don't talk about it within the same exact second that it happens, then they're covering up the drama because they're part of a secret cabal. Whenever it's just like, no, they're normal human beings that have lives outside of YouTube. And they're just like, I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here. I didn't do anything. Why are you harassing me? Which I wonder and gets like whenever a Cheeto started harassing Ludwig over him not talking about the Chris Tyson drama soon enough because he was covering up for the secret cabal. Like, a Cheeto 100% was just in the wrong. He 100% was just in the wrong. He was annoying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, nothing wrong. I enjoy watching the Cheeto, but also he was just being like so annoying towards someone that wasn't even a part of the drama. Like, Ludwig did nothing. Ludwig was just sitting there. He was just sitting there in Paris with his family, just hanging out, having a good time. And then Cheeto was just on Twitter. Why you haven't talking about the drama yet? You're covering up for Mr. Beast because you want to be part of Mr. Beast Club. You're a horrible person. Like, I understand, like, as, you know, small YouTube channels, right? Me, Cheeto, Sensitive Society, compared to these other bigger commentary channels that, you know, we're still on the come up. So a lot of things we do and say are mostly for, you know, attention and views. But also, like, this was completely unhinged. Also, Sensitive Society becoming unhinged after the Lava GS kid saying that Chris Tyson didn't groom him and that Sensitive Society and the Cheetos were lying on his name and on Chris Tyson's name, which came out as false because neither one of them talked about the Lava GS thing. But also, like, who cares? Like, no one really cares other than Sensitive Society, right? Both of them said, like, hey, we didn't talk about your thing. If you could take this down, that would be cool. And Lava GS didn't take it down. Yeah, I'm like, it's Twitter. No one's going to be out here saying Sensitive Society slandered someone whenever you provably shown that I did not slander anyone, right? All it takes is like a simple Google search or YouTube search to look at the video and be like, oh, Lava GS lied. All right, cool, whatever. And that should have been the end of it. But for some reason, Sister Society decided to just start spamming this kid to take down the post like he was about to get exposed for not lying. Oh my god, Sister Society didn't lie? Oh my god, like this weird DM that he sent to the Lava GS kid, like, hey, I'm about to take action against you. If you want to go down like that, we can go down like that. It's like, brother, it's a tweet. Calm down. You ain't about to beat no one up over an old tweet. But yeah, I 100% do agree with Moist Critical and I guess Ludwig in a way that the drama gets out of hand. After a while, you do become bored with it and burnt out with it, especially whenever every day you're like, oh my god, please let there be like some funny news or something, and then you just look at Twitter and then you're just sitting there like, what is life? And also, Moist Critical goes back over the debate again, you know, trying to say that, oh man, I thought it was hyperbole, but then he also, you know, expanded his explanation by saying Sneeko basically sprung on him that this was a debate and not just them talking. He thought that this was just them talking and not an actual, like, minds meeting. Right, he didn't think he was stepping into a think tank, right? He thought, like, oh, we're just gonna have a nice casual conversation. We'll try to find a nice middle ground. And then Sneeko started debating, and then Charlie kind of got pulled into it, which, you know, I guess because Charlie also admitted that he's not a good debater. So, you know, that's true. We saw that firsthand. We all were disappointed that whenever we thought this was a debate, he probably should have, you know, in the middle of the conversation, should have just said, we're just having a conversation here, man. We're not debating. We shouldn't be debating. I'm not good at debating, but you know, it happened. You can't dwell on the past. Unlike Phantom, one of the AMP's member who got his Lamborghini stolen by the NYPD. Click this video right here, boys, to find out why did the NYPD steal Phantom's car. But other than that, boys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.